Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank y'all very much for clicking on to this new video. So in this reading, I'm going to be using the Gateway Oracle cards. It's these cards right here. And the most important message will show up for the people who need to hear it. I did try to start to read y'all and it was going very well, but randomly this guy decided to grab a shovel from out of his trunk. I'm like, why is he even riding with a shovel in his trunk anyway? But he just randomly started like shoveling stuff on the side of the street. It was like right behind my car, because when he first came or like parked or whatever, and I feel like he did this on purpose too, but he purposely like turned his car around to park to where his car is like literally facing mine, to where it's like basically he parked backwards. And I'm just like, that was super, like, why would he even do that? And I feel like he did that on purpose, because he's seen me sitting in my car before doing reads, and I've actually, well, he spoke to me before. And tell me why he randomly threw in like something about porn, y'all. That's why I was like, yeah, something ain't right. He's like a little off, not even trying to be funny, but I'm just saying it's like facts. And I was just like, you know what, I feel like he ain't had nothing else to do, and I don't know if he being used or what to try to interrupt my reads or whatever. But it's almost like he ain't even want me being right there either. So I was like, you know what, let me just move. Because I had moved my car before. I had moved my car from being in front of his car, because he was like literally, like he could actually look right into my car. Like he could sit there and look at me. I'm like, why would he even park his car right there like that direction anyway? And the last time I had saw him too, which like that was my first encounter, for some reason I caught this vibe too, like him, basically he had an issue with me being right there, which is not his territory. It's like anybody can go right there. And I don't know if it's because I'm a black woman or what, because it was a white guy, but that's the vibe I got from him. So it actually confirmed it today, because it's like, why in the world is you randomly shuffling some stuff? Like, that's not even his job to even do that, making all that noise with that shovel. Okay, what important message? I'm just ranting a little bit, y'all, because like that really pissed me off. I'm like, okay, so communicating freely came out, and it says, I communicate from the depths of my being. I communicate from the depths of my being. So I feel like you're being encouraged to communicate freely. It's almost like no type of restrictions on communication or whatever. Let me see what else comes out. What else are they needing to know? What important messages? So hearing messages from spirit, it says, I am a clear channel for messages from spirit. Now, everybody is a clear channel for messages from spirit, but you know, of course, we have to be open and receptive to receiving those messages. That's what it looks like. But it's like you are hearing messages from spirit. Oh, something in regards to like note cards, postcards could be significant as well. But I feel like the signs, sometimes spirit sends messages through signs, and it's something very specific. Give me some more insight for the collective. What else do I need? Okay, cherishing self is coming out, and expecting miracles. And it was right here when I got to that part, expecting miracles, because this card did show up with the first video I was trying to record, and that's when he started shoveling the like making the noises with the shoveling, y'all. So yeah, and it was like a very high vibrational type of read too. And I was mentioning some other things as well, but it's like those things had came to my mind as I was talking. But it looks like you guys are in this energy of expecting miracles, but there's a need to be open and receptive to when it comes towards receiving these miracles. And I was saying that oh, I was looking at something really quick, y'all. I was being nosy, but I was saying that I had a conversation with this older guy. He's not a sugar daddy, y'all, but this older guy that I be seeing like every so often. He be like walking or taking his daily walk, and he be by himself or whatever. But he was telling me about this it's like something that he be reading. I thought it was like a podcast, because I had asked him, because he had mentioned that he got a like an iPad too or whatever. And I'm not really sure if y'all ever heard of this before, but it's called Glorified. That's what he said the name of it was, but it's kind of like a daily bread type of situation. And he kept mentioning that, and I guess it was something he had heard like that day or like recently. Basically, he was saying that one of the messages of the daily bread was basically, it's like when God blesses you, it's like you are in a position to bless others. That's what he was mentioning. So it's almost like something had hit him or whatever. I don't know, when he was like talking to me, but he kept mentioning that glorified thing. So I guess like some of the messages that he was receiving or whatever was like, you know, actually happening. I don't know. He ain't give me like the full details, but I just remember him mentioning that. But yeah, it's like you just never know where the miracle is coming from. And he was actually sharing with me too, like about his past, like, you know, just like personal things, which I mean, I don't mind somebody sharing it with me, but it just goes to show you that it's like, you know, there's no type of discrimination on who is able to bless you in your life or whatever. But it's like you just got to be open and receptive to receiving it. That's what it looks like. And also too, it's like he was mentioning that he was like on drugs or whatever, because he'd been in this area for like years, and he was telling me that the area that he used to live in or he grew up in, which is like a pretty much like a bad area, but he was saying that he was on drugs, but you can tell he got his life together. And you know how some people tell you about their past, or, you know, they trying to get themselves together, but no, I can actually tell that, like, you know, he got his life together or whatever. But yeah, that's what's showing up here. It's like you just never know how the miracle is going to be blossoming in your life, but it's like you still got to be in this energy of, you know, being open and receptive to receiving it. But cherishing self is coming out here, and it says I accept and love myself. So it's giving heavy self-worth, self-love. It's like, yeah, you can do this for yourself, right? But then it's like, are you open and receptive to receiving it from somebody else? That's what it looks like. Like somebody could be wanting to gift you something. It's like, even though you can do this yourself, right? Or, you know, you could be planning on doing this for yourself. It's kind of giving like a solo date type of situation. But then it's like, are you open and receptive to receiving it from somebody else? Now, depending on what the situation is, y'all, it's just like, you know, making sure that you trusting your intuition or listening to your intuition about that type of energy. Because I had mentioned love bombing in the love read for the divine feminine, y'all. So it's like you got to be careful about that type of stuff. Give me some more insight for the collective. And then somebody is like playing music. That's what I'm saying. I'm not really sure what is going on. Like, why I keep getting my why my reads keep getting interrupted. Okay, soaring into joy is showing up, and it says childlike wonder fills my life. So it looks like with this coming out, it's a high vibrational type of energy. And it looks like there could be a need to release some things too, y'all. Balloon releasing could be significant, but that was showing up in the love read. But, you know, love reads are very general. It don't have to be always about, you know, relationship. It could even to be like friendships or the relationship that you have with yourself. But it looks like you're soaring into joy, right? Because you've been doing a lot of letting go. It's like letting go of negative emotions. It's like you're just going with the flow, right? It's like you're not going against the current, because if you go against the current, that's actually more that actually is more uncomfortable. So there's a need to release and surrender. But it says, I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing in life. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. So, you know, life is all about the ebbs and the flows, but it's just like how you react to it. But I was seeing where, because you know how like when you get a balloon, and my kid be doing this all the time, y'all. When she be getting, like, she be wanting a balloon or ask for a balloon, and she end up just letting it go. Like, she don't be keeping it for long. I stopped buying balloons. But yeah, you know, when they go up into the air, it's like it's gone. That's the way it looked like here. And it looks like you're actually happy. about letting this go as well. That's what it looked like. What else are they needing to hear right now? What else does the collective need to hear right now? Look, rising above coming out. So it says, I see only beauty and grace. So it looks like you guys are rising above your current situation. It's like, know that you're, excuse me, know that you're going to come out of this situation like much stronger, happier. Okay. It is too early to be listening to that type of music. What is going on? Like, it literally feel like I'm in some type of movie or something, because like this lady over there just randomly, they had got dropped. Yo, I swear, they had got, her and this guy had got dropped off or whatever. And you know how like when on couples, they just loud, they got a lot going on or whatever. Yeah, and it's just like she over there dancing and stuff. It's like early, but what else are they? I think I know what's going on, but I ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah, but igniting courage, igniting courage. Igniting courage is showed up. It says, I am strong, valiant, and something courageous. So it looks like your courage is being ignited. It's like inspired action. There's a need to keep going too. So that's what's showing up here, y'all. I got to go because like it's a party before noon. Okay, it ain't even 12 o'clock yet, but I'm gonna go. Thank y'all very much for watching.